Welcome to our channel, where we bring you the latest and most dramatic developments of the famous TV series The Young and the Restless. Let's explore with us the surprising and fascinating details of this hit movie. In a recent shocking development, the character Heather suddenly returned from the dead. The audience was surprised by this event because they all believed that Heather had passed away in a tragic event many years ago. However, the truth seems to be not so, and Heather has been secretly preparing for her calculated return. Her target, Sharon, who Heather believes contributed to her life falling into tragedy. Heather's return is not only a big shock, but also opens up a series of questions. Why did she fake her death? And why did she only appear now? What has kept her in the dark all this time? It is clear that Heather has spent the past years secretly planning revenge on Sharon, whom she blames for her suffering. Flashbacks reveal that Heather has been through a dark and difficult time. The physical and mental trauma has pushed her to fake her own death to avoid any danger. Over the years, Heather has lived in the shadows, planning step by step to return and confront those who have harmed her. But above all, hatred for Sharon is the biggest motivation for her decision to return. Heather believes that Sharon is the main cause of the collapse of her life, and she is willing to do anything to get revenge. Sharon could not have imagined that Heather, the person she thought was lost, would return with such a dark purpose. When Heather comes to Sharon, not only to confront her, but also to carry out her revenge plan, the audience will certainly witness tense and dramatic scenes. Heather is no longer the weak and vulnerable woman she was before. Now she is a strong, sharp, and determined woman with an unwavering will. Sharon, with all her intelligence and experience, will not easily succumb to Heather's threats. The confrontation between these two women will certainly be full of emotions, with tense dialogues and deep plots. Sharon will have to face past sins that she could not have imagined, while Heather will use every trick to make Sharon pay. The confrontation between Heather and Sharon not only affects the two women, but also involves a series of other characters in the film. How will Nick, who had a complicated relationship with both Sharon and Heather, be drawn into this cycle of revenge? Will he side with Sharon or be drawn to Heather, this mysterious and dangerous woman? Besides, Heather's return may also bring up long-buried secrets. Will the truth about her fake death lead to other plot twists involving important figures in Genoa City? No one can predict the consequences that Heather's return will bring. Although Heather returns with the intention of revenge, the question is whether she will finally carry out her plan. After much suffering, will Heather find forgiveness for herself and those who have hurt her, or will she be drawn into the cycle of hatred and destroy everything? Sharon will also have to face complicated emotions when she learns that Heather is alive and is targeting her. Will Sharon be able to overcome her fear and remorse to face Heather, or will she be overwhelmed by the sins of the past? Heather's return will certainly create undercurrents in The Young and the Restless, pushing the plot to a climax with dramatic and unexpected details. The confrontation between Heather and Sharon promises to be one of the developments not to be missed, with conspiracies, revenge, and suffocating tension. Let's wait for the next developments and see where the story will go. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow our channel to update the latest details of The Young and the Restless.